what's up and how are you guys all doing? So in today's video, I'm going to be testing out a bunch of white and clear glues to see if they will make and form slime or if they will turn out as a big fail. I did do one of these videos in the past and it was called testing 5 different types of glues, I'm pretty sure. And you guys seem to enjoy it, so that's why I'm going to be doing another one. This video is going to be the part 1 of my 2 parts. Before we get started with the video, I'm going to be showing you guys all of the glues that I'm going to be using in both part 1 and part 2, as well as the prices, so that it'll give you a little bit more information on the glues. So I'm going to be starting with the glues that I'm going to be using in this video. Keep in mind though, these probably are not going to be the exact prices just because I can't remember them. One of the glues I'm going to be using in this part 1 video is this Crazy Art washable clear school glue. This glue was about $3.28 from where I got it. Another glue that I'm going to be using is this Aleene's tacky glue, and I got this from the dollar store, so of course it was $1. Another glue that I'm going to be testing out in this video is this Elmer's Carpenter wood glue, and I'm really excited to see if this will make slime, but this one does range to the more pricey side because this was $3. And the last glue that I'm going to be testing out in this video is this Imagine white school glue. This one was actually really cheap because I bought it for only 50 cents. So then for the glues I'm going to be testing out in the part 2 video. So one of the glues I'm going to be testing out in that video is this washable Crazy Art school glue. And instead of the clear version, I'm going to be testing out the white version in that video. And this glue was about 54 cents from where I got it. I'm also going to be testing out the Elmer's Craft Bond glue. And this one is also on the more pricey side because this was $3.50 about, I'm pretty sure. I'm also going to be testing out a clear version of the tacky glue, but this one is called the Aleene's Clear Gel Tacky Glue. And this one was about $2.75 from where I got it. I am so excited about this one, but this one was about $1.77, I think. And this one is called the Elmer's Gel Glue, and it has a really pretty, like, clear blue color. And the last one that I'm going to be testing out to see if it will make slime is this Jot washable school glue. And this one contains 2 of them, and this was $1 because I grabbed this from the dollar store. But you could also count it as 50 cents per bottle, because this contains 2 and it was $1. And you have to buy it as one full set. Also, I buy all of these slime related things / things to make my videos with my own money. So for those thinking that I spend my parents' money on all of these things, that is not true. Sorry for this really long and probably boring intro, but without further ado, let's just get on with the video and start it. I forgot to mention this before, so I'm going to mention this now, but I'm also going to be rating the slimes from 1 to 10, 10 being the best and 1 being the worst, only if they form slime though, because if it's a fail, then how are you supposed to play with the slime? The first type of glue that I'm going to be testing out is this Crazy Art washable clear glue. I know that transition was horrible, but I just added in some clear glue, and now I'm going to be adding in this really pretty shade of blue food coloring, and now I'm just going to mix it. As you can see, it formed this really pretty color. Now I'm going to be adding in some of this really pretty pigment powder. And the final color that this made is like a really pretty pearly metallic kind of blue. I'm going to be activating my slime with this Tide, and the Tide is in this glitter glue bottle if you're wondering. And now let's see if this will make slime. So the glue started to thicken up and it was starting to form some slime. So then I just kept on going with the process of adding in Tide activator a little bit by a time. And here was the finished product in my opinion. So this slime actually has a pretty good texture. It kind of feels like the Elmer's clear glue, except it is a cheaper price. It does feel though a little bit like watery. My phone literally just died, but this slime actually has a pretty good feel to it. Overall, I would rate this slime probably a 10. So the next type of glue that I'm going to be testing out is this Elmer's Carpenter's Wood Glue, just because I'm really anxious to see if this will make slime. Please do not mind this really dirty bottle, but this is some borax and water activator. Doesn't really feel like anything's happening. So since it doesn't really feel like anything is happening or going to happen, I'm just going to be using some shaving gel because I've heard that this makes slime, but I've also heard that it doesn't. So I'm really curious to test it out myself. Oh my gosh, it's actually forming. Wow. This is like actually really unbelievable for me because I would have never expected shaving gel to be an activator. Even though the glue is kind of pricey, especially if you like to make really big portions of slime, this slime is really, really nice and it kind of has like a butter texture to it. It's not that stretchy though, but that's probably my fault because I probably added in too much shaving gel to this. I'm actually really loving the texture of this glue, so I'm gonna have to give this slime a 9.5 out of 10, only because the price is a little much for this glue. And you will also be needing some shaving gel. So, yeah. The next glue that I'm going to be testing out is this Imagine School Glue. I'm going to be dyeing this one, this neon pink. This glue is really runny. For the activator, I'm also going to be using some borax. So now let's just see if this will make slime. This one does look like it is clumping up, which is a good sign. So this slime did form, as you can see, but it does have a little bit of like a jiggly texture, which is kind of odd. But other than that, it just feels like a regular slime. Something that is good about this glue though is that it is super cheap and it kind of does make some glossy slime. So if that's what you like in a slime, then I recommend this glue for you. Overall, I would rate this glue probably an 9 out of 10. So now for the last but definitely not least glue I'm going to be testing out is this Aleene's Original Tacky Glue, and it says that this is America's favorite craft glue. So I guess we'll see if this actually makes slime. I'm going to start pouring this into the bowl. Right off the bat, this glue texture is really thick. I'm going to be dyeing this glue this kind of pink color. For the activator, I am also going to be using some borax. This does not feel like it is clumping up whatsoever. I wouldn't necessarily call this slime, but it did form something. This is not stretchy at all, and the texture is so weird. As you can see, it does leave a lot of residue on your desk and on your hands. This texture is actually like spreadable. Overall, I would rate this slime probably a 7 out of 10, just because it isn't really slime and the texture of it is so like weird, and it's just not really one of my favorite textures. So I just mixed that tacky glue slime with another slime, and this is the finished product. This actually feels really nice. I feel like it made those slime spreadable, as well as the pops of the slime being even more poppy than the original slime would be by itself. So, I mean, if you mixed some tacky glue with, let's say, Elmer's glue, then it'll make this type of slime. And this one actually feels like a really nice slime now, so. So that is going to conclude this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please make sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as also commenting down below for some more video suggestions. When the part 2 of this series comes out, if it hasn't already, then make sure to go watch that video, because it is going to feature some really cool glues. I really hope this video was useful to you and that you found this video helpful. And yeah, bye guys, love you guys so much, peace out.